Competing at the World Cup level is every athlete's dream, but for most, the funding issue is a major stumbling block. The New Zealand badminton team is raising money to get to the Thomas and Uber Cup 2008. Milda has that story.
It's a bucket full of hope, but the New Zealand badminton team would like the bucket to be full of money, as they are fundraising to take part in the most prestigious tournament, Thomas and Uber Cup, to be held in Indonesia this year. When they're not fundraising, they train hard 6 days a week. The New Zealand team became one of 12 teams in the world to qualify for this World Cup after dominating Australia last month. 20-year-old Michelle Chen was the star in that competition after beating her hero.
It was really intense. I think we both had a lot of nerves. You could tell because we weren't playing as long rallies as we probably used to, and I've worked a long time for it. But it's still competitive between us. It's not a big clear margin. We work really well together, and she's actually helped me a lot coming through.
We've been at a similar level now for a while, and it's good that she's come up to my level. Yeah, and I actually really enjoyed playing the game. It was quite a long game and it was quite close, and it's always, we play a lot with each other a lot in training, so yeah, it was good to play in competition. Obviously I would have preferred to win, but yeah, I mean it's good. So.
Beating Australia and qualifying for the World Cup was a dream come true for young members of the squad.
Yeah, it felt quite special to be making the team at such a young age, because I'm only 16 this year, so it's quite an experience really. It was really exciting and I felt really good just winning for the team. I've been living in New Zealand for 7 years, so I'm pretty proud to be representing New Zealand.
So it was pretty special, especially going with a big team and winning the mixed doubles with Donna. Was pretty special, and also getting a runners-up in the doubles. It's unusual for me because I've never been in that situation, but yeah, it was a very good experience.
Although it's still uncertain how many players will be sent to the Thomas and Uber Cups 2008, each individual keeps giving it their best shot.
Players have continued to, to put the biggest effort in to try and achieve their goals. You feel for the players. There's high demands on them to train, between 4 and 5 hours a day, and try and achieve their goals. And not having sufficient money available to send them to tournaments like World Championships, which is pretty much everybody's dream, is quite tough to deal with. If we get sufficient funds, we need 14 players, seven men, 7 women. That's to cover the three singles that we have to play and the 2 doubles. So if we don't manage to get sufficient fund, we need to cut that number to 5 boys and 5 girls. And that's not ideal because the stress on the players will be too big. But yeah, that's the reality.
I know that if we don't get sponsorship and funding, we're still going to try our best to pull together and go. We decided that from the very start because it's a world-class event and it's definitely something worth going to. So yeah, and I think it's good in terms of development because you it really clears up that you want to become a badminton player or not. You get to see world-class and you see how much you have to put in to become world-class. Yeah.
If you'd like to support our badminton team, contact Auckland Badminton or visit this website.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. You can also watch our program online at www.tvnz.co.nz, keyword Asia Downunder. And if you haven't signed up to our mailing list, you better hurry up because you can win one of these, a Telecom mobile phone which roams in 140 countries. Till next week, ka kite anō.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.